Dziga Vertov, dazzling dark here, but here, spit spin, years of yoke drizzle, tombs topple, jiggle a veer, spin the top, wee-hee, wheels whiz, jiggling vortex, dizzy vertex, Dziga Vertov. Introducing the jigging, vortical, spinning top, Dziga Vertov, the film revolutionary. My poems are rhythmic montages of verbal and acoustic material, the projection of music fragments upon words. The one with the sunset, the owl, and a bunch of demons shown striving toward the poet's head is visibly aimed at such a symbol-filled projection, sung and recited by me and dedicated to Scriabin. I see the clock faces are a poem. Recite it with me. Listen. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. I am Kino-Eye. I am a builder. I have placed you, whom I have created today, in an extraordinary room which did not exist until just now, when I created it. I've managed to arrange shots of walls and details in an order that is pleasing and to construct intervals or montages correctly. A film phrase, which is the room. I'm Kino-Eye. I'm a mechanical eye. I, a machine, show you the world as only I can see it. Radio-Eye. Radioglaz is a montage format to simulate film hearing, and Kino-Glaz, a technique of film seeing. This dual cinematic organization of Film Eye and Radio Eye can be seen in my Kino Pravda newsreel series. As early as 1924 I wrote, once more let us agree, the eye and the ear. The ear does not spy. The eye does not eavesdrop. Separation of function. Radio ear, the montage I hear. Kino-Eye, the montage I see. There you have it, citizens. For the first time, instead of music, painting, theatre, cinematography, and other castrated outpourings, this is where we work. And we, the masters of vision, armed with the omnipresent Kino-Eye. This is where the masters of word and sound, the most skillful editors of audible life, work. And I make a bold move with ubiquitous mechanical ear and megaphone, the radio telephone. This is newsreel, radio news. I promise to drum up a parade of Kinoks on Red Square on the day when the futurists release the first issue of a radio news montage. And once, in the spring of 1918, I was returning from a railroad station. In my ears, there remained the signs of steam and rumbles of a departing train. Somebody cried out, a kiss, laughter, a whistle, voices, the station bell, the chugging of a locomotive, whispers, shouts, farewells, and walking away, I thought. There is a need to find a machine not only to describe, but to register, to photograph these sounds. Otherwise, one cannot organize or assemble them. They rush past, like time. Perhaps a camera that records the visual? I must get a piece of equipment that won't describe but will record, photograph these sounds. Perhaps that is the answer. In response to criticism, I lay no claim to abandoning our revolutionary objectives with this or any other of my other films. We maintain our previous position that sound in documentary filmmaking is a useful way for proletariats of the world to share and see each other in an organized manner. But the argument that talking films are necessary for this purpose doesn't amount to a hill of beans, as the expression goes. Sound and silent shots are both edited according to the same principles and can coincide or blend one with the other. The beginning of work on enthusiasm was preceded by the theory of caterwauling feline, as spelled out by my critic Ippolit Sokolov. It was also motivated by some foreign and domestic authorities who rejected the possibility of recording sound for the newsreel. Hence, enthusiasm resulted for the negation of this negation. With enthusiasm, we did not limit ourselves to the simplest solution. We sought the complex interaction of sound with image. And herein lies the most important observation of the film. With this complex commingling, we must view this as a serious, long-range experiment based on cinema's present state of development. We had tried to transfer Lenin's voice to film back in 1931. The results were not very satisfactory. We succeeded in 1933 when the sound man Stroh actually obtained a better result with that of a phonograph record. We were thus able to hear Lenin speaking on film, addressing the soldiers of the Red Army.
Стойте крепко, стойко, дружно, смело вперед против врага. За нами будет победа, власть помещиков и капиталистов, сломленная в России, будет побеждена во всем мире.
What is important in filmmaking? First, it should be instantaneous, then noiseless to avoid attracting an attention, able to go anywhere, a peasant hut, an airport, a desert, compact, portable, and not dependent on connecting wires, foolproof since we may not have another chance. And lastly, the work of cameramen and soundmen should be coordinated, fused, simultaneous, best achieved by combining film and sound into one single unified piece of equipment. The year is 1934. The near future man will be able to broadcast to the entire world the visual and auditory phenomena recorded by a radio movie camera. It was the same direction, in passing from Kino-Eye to Radio-Eye, that our film, The Man with the Movie Camera, was mounted. We have run ahead of the technological possibilities and for a long time have been awaiting the technical basis for what will occur in relation to Kino-Eye, sound cine, and television. The idea that truth is only what is seen by the human eye is refuted by research and all the data supplied by the technologically aided eye in general. It was refuted by the very nature of human thought.